we're all conscious that we don't earn the kind of money at this level or the levels that we're likely to play at to ever be able to retire. So therefore you have to have that second career, and I think what we do here is try to create that start of an education that gives them a real good taste about working in the sports industry.
It's football, it's education, but it's also development as people.
We've had players that have gone on to achieve scholarships abroad, go to university, end up in football, sports business. So it's not just about playing, it's the full package. And we're trying to get better each year at developing that full package.
It gives them the alternatives, because not everybody's going to make it as a pro footballer. Some will develop, so it allows them the opportunity to develop and progress more on the playing side, but gives them that what if, that plan B.
There's always a backup plan. You have the football, which is the main thing. You want to be a professional if you come to an academy like this, but there's also that second opportunity that the education course will get you into a university environment.
The experience I had with the academy, I was there for 2 years. Alan, Lord and Jackie Cooper got me settled very well with the lads and the environment. First year was just to get the experience, get to know everyone. Second year I knew it was the last year of me being in the academy, and I knew I had to do something to get the contract and develop. So on the side I was going to the gym, doing afterwards with football and other stuff, and then it paid off. I had a very good season, 47 goals, got the contract in January and got my debut in the last game of the season against Darlington in front of 6,000 fans, so it was superb.
Discipline is a key feature, work ethic is a key feature, but an attitude and a desire to do the best they can while they're at the academy.
We also try to get them to understand what it means to be more professional. So if they do make it into the professional environment, they understand what that means. But they can take that into everyday life, whatever they go on to do. So some go on to university, some go on to become coaches.
It's a proper professional environment, tough physically, tough mentally, a proper enjoyable time.
Stockport County Academy is obviously different because I don't know many academies that obviously are coached by the first team manager.
If we can, use the ball that's alive. Can we have 4 of the best defenders in? Just for the last one.
Funny enough, my first employment at the club was with Al at the academy before I became the first team manager. I always had a real strong interest in the academy football. I really liked the principles there of helping players become not just good players and good students, but also good people.
Work as a team. Okay, this time now we're going to go in twos.
It's really enjoyable working with, especially Jackie and Alan. They're really respectful and grateful for what I do. They really take my opinion on board, and we've sort of come up with a nice little system that works for all of us. So a referral pathway from injury to myself, and then if needs be onto the first team therapist and the first team club doctor. And they give me a lot of support and a lot of I'd say authority, so to make final decisions, they're very respectful that the medical decision is final and they don't try and overrule that at all, which is really nice to be a part of.
Growing up, I've always wanted to be a footballer, and if that didn't pay off, something like a PE teacher. I feel like the academy gave me the stepping stone to go on to university and study a degree to become a teacher, and it also helped me in my football career.
I think it's really important that young players get a very good grounding, especially in them really important years between 15, 16, 17 and 18, because it's when they're turning from boys to men and becoming youth players and turning into men's football. And I think it's a tremendous period, and I love watching players develop through that period. You're always conscious of making the job enjoyable for your players, and that is not just on the training ground but also the way that we play the game on the pitch.
If you get the opportunity, take it. Don't be nervous, just play your own football. You know you can play football because obviously if you're here, Alan knows you're a good footballer.
For all young players, they want to enjoy experience, they want to look back and think, where did I develop? And a challenge for me is for them to understand and acknowledge and recognise that Stockport County was the place where it all worked out for them, where they enjoyed the football the most, where they developed the most.